Hi, I'm Leandra, and this interview is on teen violence. Teen violence is real and is a big part of life in the society we live in today. This can include dating someone who is violent, being in a gang, or drinking and smoking. Teen violence is ruining our world peace today. Today I'm going to be interviewing Tanisha Little. Tanisha Little? So Tanisha, are there any positive effects on being in a gang?
The one positive effect on being in a gang is love. Because sometimes parents don't show kids love. So they run to a gang to find that love.
Okay. Teen gang violence is rising and is a concern among all people. Gang violence includes being shot at, stabbed, or even beaten to death. Teens in gangs are likely to be violent and murderous. They lose their friends, family, and respect of their family. You will or can die being in a gang. Gang members most likely die at a young age and violently. Teens in gangs fight, sell drugs on the street, and commit murders and bang colors. Most gang members don't even finish school because they eventually drop out. Evidence. According to SafeYouth.com, more than 1 in 3 high school students, both male and female, have been involved in a physical fight. 1 of 9 of those students have been injured badly. In 2002, National Gang Trend Survey stated that there are more than 24,500 different street gangs in the U.S. alone, and more than 500,000 of the members of these gangs are teens and young adults. They also stated that teens and young adults in gang activity are 60 times more likely to be killed than the rest of the American population. So Tanisha, after hearing all of this information and statements, do you think it is worth being in a gang?
After hearing those statements, is it worth it? Is it worth it? If you need a place, it's just, this is a complicated answer, so I would like to pass on this.
Pass? Okay. Conclusion. Selling drugs on your turf, the street you so-called own, stealing, fighting, taking other people's lives, and even possibly losing your own life is not the way teens should live. All gangs have negative effects. This includes abusive relationships. He's sexy, amusing, and intelligent. He wants to know you and take you out on a date. You're in a relationship now. He starts to act different now. Change. He doesn't want you talking to other guys. He wants to know where you are at almost all times. He sees you. You do something he doesn't like and lightly hits you or shoves you into a wall. Sounds like an abusive relationship. Teen abusive relationships are dangerous and common today and are rising. Tanisha, what could ever be positive about an abusive relationship?
The thing that is positive is that love, after you get from when he's beating you, you know, like when he's beating you, it's out of love. It's out of love.
Okay. Male abusing starts in teen relationships and grows. They can also be so abusive that they can send their partner to the hospital or even to their grave. Abusive relationships are bad for teens' health. Teens in these kinds of relationships are more likely to commit suicide. The male blames the partner for all their problems, slaps and shoves them, threatens to hurt themselves if they get broken up with, can be jealous and possessive, and can hit, push, choke, kick, and physically hurt their partner. This is bad for young teen girls because it threatens their lives and brings down their self-esteem, letting them be controlled. Abusive relationships are more common because teens today don't know what a healthy relationship looks or feels like, and that's dangerous. evidence. According to ACADV, 1 in 3 teens have experienced violence in a dating relationship. In dating, violence, one partner tries to maintain power and control over the other through abuse. Dating violence crosses all lines. Most victims are young women who are at greater risk in serious injury. So Tanisha, do you still think there are any positive effects on abusive relationships?
After hearing those statistics and other facts on abusive relationships, abusive relationships are bad, and they can really hurt a person and physically hurt a person and send that person to the hospital. So think twice on into what you get into on abusive relationships.
Good job, Tanisha. Conclusion. Abusive relationships are bad for both male and female because both of their lives can be in danger, and it affects both their futures. Teens that experience abusive relationships are more likely to abuse drugs or alcohol. This all wraps up to teen violence is ruining world peace today. And there are no positive effects on teen violence. So Tanisha, has your overall opinion on teen violence changed?
Leandra, you made a big difference in my life. You changed everything. So I'm going to go home and think twice on my relationship and on the violence that I have committed.
The end.